Hi, this is a gamer's wife, here to share with you my relationship and pet care hacks, all from a geek girl's point of view. In part 1 of this topic, which is linked in the description, we talk about what to say in a marriage if one spouse tells the other that they're concerned about an unhealthy weight gain. In part 2, we'll continue the topic with a discussion on how to accept and support your partner on their weight loss journey. With me, I have my husband, Mr. Gamer, to share his point of view with us. So I think after you've brought the topic up with your partner, one thing to remember is ultimately you cannot change your partner. It doesn't matter, you can't do anything about it if they don't want to eat healthier, if they don't want to exercise. Ultimately, they're a grown adult and their own person.
Yeah, when it comes right down to it, people are only going to do what they want to do, what they're motivated to do. And if they push back on this, you're not going to get anywhere. You're not going to be able to browbeat them or nag them into doing something that is good for them. And I think the flip side applies. A lot of people always nag, but they don't like being nagged. So you have to think about it from the standpoint of, would I like it if someone did that to me? Probably not.
You have to remember that in this relationship, it's not just your partner who potentially may need to change. You yourself have to come to a place of acceptance where clearly you don't just love them for their physical appearance, right? When you got married to them, there are many, many other facets that make them an excellent husband and an excellent wife. So focus on those areas. Be thankful for them, right? Count your blessings. Instead of teasing or nagging, or definitely don't threaten to withhold affection if they don't lose weight. Focus on how can you help them. Praise their successes, both in the physical fitness area and in other areas of their life. Offer a listening ear. The weight loss journey is going to be a long and hard one, and don't always offer advice on, well, you should be eating better, or you need to be doing XYZ, right? It's going to be a marathon, well, maybe literally. So be patient with them and find out how you can support them.
Ultimately, you're going to have one of two situations. Either your partner doesn't want to change, or they are willing to change. So let's start with if they don't want to change.
Yeah, I think definitely in that case, again, you can only lead a horse to water. So I would look at fitness as a whole family activity. You're not just leading by example. A lot of people talk about wanting to be a good example for their children in terms of eating healthier and being more active. So definitely do all of those things. Cook healthy meals, go to the grocery store together, and help your partner pick healthy snacks that they actually want to eat, right?
I think it's also worth bringing in outside advice, professional advice. If you take it to a doctor, they're going to be able to give you, stats and facts and figures, and it's all pretty neutral that you can't really argue with. So that's a good way to maybe get things kick-started.
Yeah, and it might be good to just sit down and try to understand, listen to them on what is stopping them in their journey. Maybe, as you said, in some cases with men, they don't think they're overweight at all, right? This is a surprise. Maybe there's some kind of psychological baggage from their past. Or maybe they're just plain too tired or overwhelmed with life, and they just need help from you watching the kids so that they can go to the gym some evenings. You never know. So find out what are the ways that they need help from you. And finally, just make it fun. There are plenty of activities that you can do together as a couple or as a family. So go on evening walks or hikes. Find interesting things that you can do together. I'm sure if you dig deep, there's definitely more active hobbies you can pursue together.
Okay, so then what happens if your spouse or partner does want to change?
I think it stems from asking them what are their fitness goals then. A lot of times it can feel so overwhelming to go, oh, okay, I need to get in shape. Where do I start? So maybe you need to hire a physical trainer to give them actual direction and accountability. Or maybe you could sit down with them and set a goal. What are their fitness goals? Do they want to run a 5K together? Do they want to be able to bench press X amount of pounds, right?
Maybe you find out if they want to work out alone, work out with you, work out with friends, make that happen.
I think it also helps to make this exciting by getting them a new workout wardrobe or offering to buy them a fitness watch. Maybe downloading some phone apps together that will help you record your diet, your food diary, or exercise habits. Definitely all these things, making it a fun adventure and then sticking along for the ride, that's going to really help keep that energy and excitement up for this weight loss journey.
Another thing to keep in mind is when you get right down to it, it's 75% food intake and 25% working out. I've known a lot of people who've lost a lot of weight just by cutting their portions down. They eat the same thing they've always eaten, but they just eat less of it. And it doesn't always have to be, well, you got to go to the gym, 3 times, 5 times a week, whatever, and stay for hours. It doesn't necessarily have to be that. So find the things that work the best for you.
All right, so to wrap it up, any final thoughts for people who have overweight partners and they want to support and help them without being a nag?
I would still say honesty is the best policy. You're not going to fix anything by hiding from it or not bringing it up. But the thing to remember is to be nice when you do that. There's ways to do things that don't hurt people. There's ways to do things that do. So put yourself in their shoes. Don't run away from the problem, but don't use it as a bludgeon either.
The main thing that I remember from this is acceptance. You don't know whether your partner is going to stay the same weight, if their health is going to take a downturn, or how long. This may take many years for them to get to a place where they feel healthy. So you're in for the long haul. Take a look at what you love about them in the many different areas, not just their physical appearance. So, question of the day. How many of you are in a situation where one partner is overweight, and how does the other partner in the marriage support them in their journey? Comment below because we definitely want to hear about your experiences. Good luck with your fitness goals and your marriage relationships, and we'll see you guys next time.
Bye-bye.